And we have finally arrived in Death Valley National Park, and somehow this road is going to take us up into the mountains, and we will shortly be at 8,300 feet. What do you think about that?
Pretty cool. It's gonna be a good trip.
Alright, here we go.
We are continuing the approach to our campsite. As you can see, lots of gravel. Got some greenery, some trees, some mountains. Pretty neat.
Here are several charcoal kilns built in 1879. They were only used for 3 years. And they're 25 feet high. We have arrived at our campsite. We are at 8,133 feet, and
It's almost dinner time.
yeah, we had some difficulties getting here just because the car wouldn't make the last part of the trip, so we had to hike a lot of our, well, actually everything up, make 2 trips up 1.5 miles that was over 1,000 feet in elevation. So that is how we got all of the stuff up here on our backs. But the reward is over here is Death Valley. So down there is the valley. We are in Death Valley National Park, but that's the actual valley down there. Tomorrow we will be hiking up to an elevation of over 11,000, I think around 11,300. So we will be at that point 2 miles, looking over 2 miles above the valley floor. So here's our camp, our tent, and looks like it will be dinner time soon. Is that correct?
If all goes according to plan.
How's it going?
Better than it was.
Get the fire
I think it's gonna.
going.
I think this one's gonna keep and not go
Good.
out. So that's what we're looking for.
And we've got our dinner sitting there. We're having chili, and Kara spent the morning chopping onions and peppers and garlic and all kinds of stuff in the hotel room. It's starting to get dark. It's starting to get a little bit cooler, but we'll eat some warm chili hopefully, and get up early in the morning and start our hike. We just woke up. It is 6:48, and here is the sun rising over Death Valley. It's about 7:20, and we're gonna start heading out on our hike. Seems like it's already warmed up some, and fortunately we don't have to take our tent and all those kinds of things with us, so the load is a little bit lighter today.
Yeah, not a cloud in the sky, so we're hoping no storms.
Yeah, hopefully it stays that way. So the trailhead is just up the way, and we're ready to get started.
Ready.
We've only been hiking for a few minutes. What do you think so far?
It's steep. It's pretty. So how's the hike for you?
It's good. It's nice only carrying water and not a sleeping bag and a tent and food and all kinds of other stuff. So in that regard, it's much easier. Although it's as steep as any other one, but the load is a lot lighter.
I see you're putting on some sunblock finally.
Yeah, I put my hat on, putting on some sunscreen, so Don't want to get burned. We stopped for a snack. It's our first real stop of the trip, and you can probably hear that it's pretty windy. And there's where we still have to go, and over there is our destination. So that's still a ways away, and I think in the meantime we're gonna eat a little bit and head on over. What do you think so far?
It's nice. It's a little crisp up here. My long sleeves back on. We're up here at this flattened out spot. I think you said
it's called Arcane Meadows.
Arcane Meadows.
It's about 10,000, yeah, about 10,000 feet, and right here there's this is where you know you can camp. It's the first area where you could actually put a tent. We've seen on the trip so far, but it's
although we're very glad our tent is where it is because there's no wind.
Yeah, this would have been very windy. But you can see across, look down on two valleys because we're up in the mountains, looking down on two valleys on both sides of us. So it's a good view up here.
Onward.
Let's do it. And from up here you can see the road that we came in on yesterday. And the clouds up here, not too far away from us.
What do you think, Tim?
Good view up here. There in the distance you can see that that peak is where we're trying to get to, and clouds are pretty dark above us right now. So
we're crossing our fingers.
Yeah, we don't want to get rained on. Certainly are hoping there's no lightning, but we're gonna soldier on. All right, we are getting very close now. That is it right there. You can see the clouds are very dark. Fortunately, we ran into it. We just had a couple of sprinkles, but nothing that was a big deal at all. We've got ponchos if we need it, and just mainly hoping that there's no lightning. We made it. We are at about 11,100 and some feet. So the valley down there, Death Valley, is about 11,400 feet below where we are now, so well over 2 miles.
Well, we made it.
We did.
We're up at the top, and we're on our way down because we think it's gonna rain.
Yeah, well, more importantly, lightning, and being at the top here probably isn't that safe, so. But we're glad we did it, and it was a good hike, right?
Yep, we'll check back on the way down. Well, before it gets totally dark, I thought I'd give an update on our situation. Basically, our campsite became invaded by a very large group, so we decided rather than be cranky all night about noisy neighbors, we might as well just go home. So that's what we're doing.
We are now at sea level, and it is dark, and you can see, look at me. Kara has the light on so we can see the sign.
And it's hot here at sea level, so I'm guessing 200 feet lower than this, it's
Yeah.
gonna be even hotter.
It's very warm out now. We left our campsite and it was
Cold.
pretty chilly.
Long
And
sleeves and pants, and I was still chilly.
all right,
so.
well, all I can see is a big light.
Oh.
So, all right, so we're gonna head down to the bottom.